If you work with words, the pressure is just constant. That endless need for fresh material. Well, today we're looking at a tool that promises a pretty powerful solution to that exact problem: AI content rewriters. So let's dig into how this tech really works and, more importantly, what it can do for you. Does this feel a little too real? That constant, nagging pressure to publish unique, high-quality stuff, whether it's for a blog, your business, or even a school paper. It can seriously feel like a treadmill that never, ever stops. And trust me, you are not alone in feeling this way. This is one of the biggest hurdles for creators and marketers right now. The internet is just packed with content, and to stand out, you need a constant stream of fresh, original material. But how do you actually keep up without totally burning out or letting the quality slip? Okay, let's get into it. The answer, it turns out, lies in a whole new generation of tools that have come a long way from the simple word swappers we might remember. We have definitely moved beyond just right-clicking for a synonym. I mean, think back to the old way of doing this, right? Basic synonym changers that would just clumsily swap out words. The result was usually awkward, clunky phrasing that often made absolutely no sense. Now compare that to a modern AI rewriter. This thing is context-aware. It creates a natural sentence flow. The output genuinely sounds like a human wrote it. The difference is, frankly, night and day. So what is an AI content rewriter, really? Well, at its core, it runs on something called natural language processing, or NLP. And that right there is the secret sauce. It's what allows the software to understand the meaning and the intent behind the words, not just the words themselves. So it can preserve your original message while creating something that feels completely new. But okay, why does any of this actually matter in the real world? Well, the impact really boils down to three huge pillars that are pretty much essential for anyone creating content today. First up, and this is a big one, especially if you have a website, boosting your SEO, your search engine optimization. And here's why this is so critical. Search engines like Google really don't like seeing the same exact content over and over again. They can actually penalize you for it. A rewriter lets you create distinct, unique versions of your text. Think about it for product descriptions. This helps you dodge those penalties and can even help you rank for a wider variety of keywords. The second pillar is all about originality, because in the digital world we live in, being unique isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely non-negotiable. And this is true for pretty much everyone. For a student, it's about paraphrasing research properly and avoiding plagiarism. For a marketer, it's about creating fresh, appealing descriptions for hundreds of similar items. At the end of the day, the goal is the same: produce content that is verifiably 100% original. And the third key benefit is one that people often overlook. You can actually use these tools to improve the quality and the readability of your original writing. This is where a really good tool can take your content from just fine to truly exceptional. It can slice through complex, dense jargon and make it simple. It can tighten up your sentences, improve the overall flow, and make your message way more accessible and impactful for a much bigger audience. So, what's it actually like to use one of these things? Well, a great AI rewriter isn't some mysterious black box. It actually gives you a surprising amount of control over the final product. And you really do get a ton of control. The most common feature you'll see is multiple modes, which basically lets you decide how much you want the text changed, from a light touch-up to a complete overhaul. But you can also adjust the tone and style, control the length, process a bunch of documents at once, and even use built-in editing tools to make those final little tweaks. So how does it all work? Honestly, it could not be simpler. You basically just paste your text into the tool. Then you pick your preferences, the mode, the tone, maybe the length. You click generate, see what the AI comes up with, and then you can make final edits before you export your brand new text. It's designed to be super fast and intuitive. So who is this actually for? Well, the applications are incredibly broad. We're talking everyone from students in their dorm rooms to major marketing agencies. Think about it. Bloggers can take one article and spin it into dozens of social media posts. Marketers can generate unique descriptions for thousands of different products. Students get a huge leg up ensuring their work is plagiarism-free. And businesses can take one dense report and adapt it for totally different audiences. The efficiency gains here are just massive. And it really all boils down to this. In a digital world that is absolutely saturated with content, being able to produce original stuff quickly isn't just a nice little perk, it's a massive competitive advantage. So, you gotta see these tools as more than just a way to save a few minutes. This is a strategic asset. It helps you protect your SEO, it guarantees your content is original, and it lets you adapt your core message for maximum impact, no matter who you're talking to. So, I'll leave you with this thought. If a tool like this can handle all the mechanical work of rewording and rephrasing, where does that free you up to focus your creative energy? Maybe on bigger ideas, or deeper research, or more ambitious strategies? The possibilities? Well, they're pretty fascinating when you think about it.